Hello you guys, how you doing? Welcome back to my channel once again. While we're here in quarantine, why we just keep making crafts, figure out what to do with those shirts just to waste time. Okay, so today, as much as I'd love to turn this into a pillow, I got this shirt like when I was 14 or something, so it's like, oh my god, I love Little Mermaid. This got me at Hot Topic, and it was sold out, so it was a big deal that I got it. So I don't want to get rid of it. I want to keep it. But the problem is that we're in quarantine. I don't have any stuffing. I have an old pillow that needs a sleeve, but as you can see, it would cut off part of the picture. I want the whole picture, so I won't be using this shirt today like I had planned. I'm going to be making a cover for this pillow out of this tank top. If you would like to see me turn this sweatshirt into a pillow, just wait for me to get some stuffing, man. So let's head on into it. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to first, I guess, make sure that this fits. Find out where you would want it. Like this is, oh god, this bright light. I feel like that's better. Okay, this is kind of the outline, the pillow that I would want. So what I'm thinking about doing is, because I'm not going to cut these seams that are already here, those are great ass seams. I'm also going to be hand stitching everything. I had a bigger shirt, so I could have done tying, but I don't really want to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay the pillow over the shirt, and I'm going to cut about an inch off from where I want it. But also, well, here's another problem, is how the shirt cuts in the back. So I'm gonna try and keep the design that I want, but basically, I'm just gonna have to cut it right where the armpits start, and then kind of work it to cut off, because it's not a round, it's a round edge, not a flat edge, to cut off the end. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna do a time lapse just so I can watch a video while I do this, because I don't want to talk the whole time. Okay, so I have cut this. I don't know what it looks like yet, so hopefully I didn't fuck it up. Not too bad right here. I don't know what I could use that for, but we like to save everything just to figure out. Oh, thank God we didn't mess up the elephant. It did get less straight right here, but that's okay. That's fine. So now I'm gonna see if the pillow can fit in this in general, and then we'll probably sew it up. So. Okay, y'all. So now I'm gonna sew up. I cut off the end. Looks a little funkier. We're a little concerned, but I'm gonna turn this sucker inside out, and I'm going to take the funkier end, and I'm going to sew that up first. I'm gonna make sure it's all aligned and nice, and I'm just gonna go to sew it. I know that it's still like a somewhat circular cut, but with the way the pillow is, I'm just gonna go ahead and sew it that way. It needs to be fixed. I'll fix it, like, who cares? Also, this material is kind of stretchy, so I could just, you know, get away with it. So I'm gonna sew, how would I describe it? Like up, down, up, down, up, down. And then I'll go back and do like loops around it to tighten it. So this, I know this is not Corona safe. Don't at at me for saying that. Okay. Okay, perfect. Needle is pulled through. I was just seeing a shit ton of strings. We don't know how long it's gonna have to be. I just like getting a lot of string. That's just me. I like to tie off the end. So I don't have to create a knot. That's always really annoying to me. So, okay, now I have a knot. And now we're just going to start sewing. I feel like you can't even see what I'm doing. This is horrible. Crap. Oh well, we're gonna go. This is taking a long ass time and it's almost 8 o'clock. Fuck. Okay, so I have stitched up and down. I don't know if you can tell. I hate that this is white stitching because then you can't really tell. But it's kind of up and down, normal stitching. I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna need more string, but we're gonna wait to the very end. And I'm gonna get more string. I'm just gonna tie it in, and it's gonna be like a little bump here. I don't care if there's a bump, really. That doesn't bother me. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of like roll this in. Just try and make it neater, because there will be a little bump. I'm gonna roll it in like that to the line, because I'm gonna stitch around it. And then I'm gonna flip it out, and I'm going to put this in it, and then I'm gonna sew it back, because there's no way to really stuff this in. If we had stuffing, I'd do it differently, and whenever I get stuffing, I'll show you how to do it that way. Okay. Hey y'all, okay, so this is how the sewing went that we just did. It looks pretty good, actually. It looks really good, surprisingly. I feel like I could have sewed lower. I don't know, this is stretchy, so I probably could have sewn lower and got more of this pretty pattern here. But you know what, too little, too late. So now we're gonna just I don't know how to sew this up. Like, I want it to look good like this, but I can't stuff it in. So I'm gonna use a technique that I learned in 7th grade home ec class, because that's the time I took home ec. Where you go ahead and you fold this in, and so it will make that seam like at the bottom. And I thought I heard my phone vibrate. My phone's recording, so that doesn't make any sense. But yeah, go ahead and fold it in, and then we're gonna sew. It's gonna be really weird. We're gonna sew in like a zigzag sort of direction. And because this is white, hopefully it won't show up as much. Typically you would do this on a pillow, like as an end stitch, you know, because you finished and you stuffed it. but I don't know if I could fit this in. So we're just gonna go across like this. I'm gonna see how it turns out. And you know what? It turns out ugly. It's fine. Okay. Okay, y'all. I figured out the stitch I was trying to do right here. I figured it out. Here at the beginning, I didn't, and at the end, I kind of messed up again a little bit. But the idea of the stitch was that you like go from one side, you stick the needle on one side, go the other side because it's folded in, and this is where I figured it out. You have to fold this other stuff. You have to fold this other stuff up and then tighten, and then it'll look like this. If you don't fold the other stuff up and tighten, it's gonna look like this. Ooh. But overall, the pillow looks like this. The shirt is a little bit big for it, so whatever. But it fits, and now I have this pillow forever, and I'm super excited. Okay, see you guys next week with another t-shirt craft.